Friends, you may know that tonight is the inaugural Environmental Achievement Awards hosted by Wild South and the Roosevelt Ash Society. And I'm going to ask you to give a warm Asheville welcome to our own MC, President Theodore Roosevelt.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you please direct your attention up here to the podium and the Birds of Prey demonstration. Ms. Mary Beth Bryman and Ms. Susie Wright of Wild for Life have brought these most interesting, injured, but fascinating creatures to us this evening.
Good evening, everyone. Very happy to be here with you tonight, and very happy that we could bring some friends with us from out in the forest that are permanently injured. I want to introduce myself, and Mary Beth and Susie here are the co-founders and executive directors of Wild for Life, our local wildlife rehabilitation center right here in Asheville. The goal of Wild for Life is to ultimately get birds and animals back out into their natural homes. But sometimes that's not always possible in the case of these guys. So this is Ulu. We do give names to the educational birds. We do not name any of our rehabilitation animals because they're only with us for a short period of time. But this is Ulu. He is a barred owl, and you can see how he gets his name with the barred color featherations there. You want to say hello to everyone? Hi. Oh yes, they're all happy to be here. Moving on to this guy over here. This is a broad-winged hawk. His name is Junior. Junior was hit by a car and has permanent brain injuries, so he wouldn't be able to find prey on his own. You may be wondering why so many of these birds are getting hit by cars. Well, what happens is, for example, we throw out apple cores or different food right out our window, and that attracts the mice right to the roadside. And then, you know, the roadside has great views for these birds of prey who are out hunting at night. The birds of prey fly across the road and then are intersected by the cars. Then going over here, this is Willow, a red-tailed hawk. Many of you have probably seen red-tailed hawks flying around the community here, and very common here. Willow was also hit by a car and has permanent brain injury, and she's been with us ever since 2002. And so what we do all the time with these birds is take them out into schools, different organizations, and we seek to engage and inspire young people especially in conservation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am very honored to present the Wild South Award of Distinction to Mrs. Charlotte Lunsford Berry for her outstanding work in supporting Wild South's mission this year.
Why do we give? I've thought of this a lot because, as you heard, I've been very involved with volunteerism all of my life, and particularly in dealing with volunteers across this nation and the world with the American Red Cross. And I've asked myself many times, why do people give? And there are many answers to this. We give of ourselves when we give the gift of time, patience, attention, and consideration. We give of ourselves when we give the gift of words, encouragement, inspiration, and guidance. The finest gift a person can give is the gift of a constructive and creative life. So I say to you, thank you, and God bless you.
Tonight's first Leader of Honor has, over the last 27 years, served on the boards of perhaps 12.5 conservation and historic organizations. Mr. Mike Leonard.
Thank you very much.
Our next conservation hero has served on numerous boards, committees, and councils in his dedication to the conservation of over 15,000 acres of important natural resources, including waterfalls, rivers, and wilderness areas. Ladies and gentlemen, our second hero in conservation leadership, Mr. Bill Thomas. We next honor the business that, through its environmentally friendly activities and contribution of resources to environmental endeavors, has brought to itself an excellent reputation within its community and among its peers. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's outstanding business and conservation winner, John Ager and family. All of us who have reached that indeterminate age when we realize that we are adults, we find ourselves yearning for the passion and enthusiasm we knew in our youth. At age 150, I am particularly susceptible. But tonight we honor two who need not yearn, for they are young and energetic. They volunteer with organizations that are doing the good work. They incorporate their enthusiasm for conservation in their academic endeavors, and they inspire their peers to follow their example. The first of our Outstanding Youth in Conservation Awards goes to Miss Courtney Cochran. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our second Outstanding Youth in Conservation, Mr. Chase Pickering. Our next award, Outstanding Philanthropist in Conservation, goes to one whose philanthropy advances the public good throughout the Southeast. It is with great respect and honor that I name our Outstanding Philanthropist in Conservation, Mr. Fred Standback. Our final laurel crown tonight is the Committee's Choice Award, which goes to a lady whose public service has so many facets that it's difficult to enumerate them, but I shall make the attempt. Please recognize our Committee's Choice Award winner, the Renaissance Woman of Horticulture, Ms. Linda Blue. It has been a most pleasant evening of celebration and camaraderie, and it is our hope that you will all be inspired to do your duty. As I said in 1902, the first requisite of a good citizen of this republic of ours is that how he shall be able and willing to pull his own weight. I am certain no more need to be said. Good night.